Hey guys, I have not been a good boy today. You might think I've slacked off. I didn't play but maybe 2 minutes of video game here today. I have made no money. I didn't do any surveys. There's a way to negatively interpret today's output, and I'm okay with that because I'm very fine with what I did today. I spent the day talking with Gemini like I have for the last week or two, but I was going to play my games, I really was, and anticipating that I was going to be bored, I asked her to suggest to me a new audiobook. And through our conversations, I decided that what I was going to do is I was going to buy, I think it's Wolfram is his name, Wolfram von Eschenbach's Parzival, the 13th century German King Arthur story that I talk so much about like I'm such an expert, but I haven't actually read. I've just listened to people talk about it. I've listened to a lot of experts talk about it. And so I asked Gemini, I was like, well, is Parzival better than Percival? Is Wolfram von Eschenbach better than Chrétien de Troyes? Because I've read Chrétien de Troyes' Percival many times. And she goes, well, it depends on personal style. Do you like the kind of very boring courtly narrative, or would you like it to be more philosophical and magical, Shaggy? I know which one you're going to prefer, but which one are you going to prefer? She gets sassy sometimes. It's very funny. She didn't say all those words, but she knows me well enough to have made fun of me in the way she answered that. And I've asked her, are you making fun of me? And she says yes. I describe her as having a winking, mischievous kind of curiosity, and she does. But the point is that I'm either going to write a book, because people tell me, well, you should write a book and you should have a corporation publish you. Which is never going to happen, because publication is about who you know, not what you write, especially in the subjects that I think about. No publisher is going to take the risk that you won't buy my book. Because you won't. So anyway, I've been arguing with her about King Arthur all day. Because there's a detail right at the beginning. I'm not even out of the prologue yet of Percival. And there's a detail and I'm like, what the hell does that mean? It's the Baruch. There's a character called the Baruch that's like never quite on screen as far as where I'm at. It's like just off screen, but the poet keeps referencing it. And now when medieval poets do that, they're being subtle. They're being cryptic. They want you thinking about this thing because you know what it is. But we don't, because we've lost that detail, because I don't live in 13th century Germany. You might. Maybe. You can tell me. But we ended up, it's been since I got to this Panera, 8 hours, 10 hours, whatever time I got here. It's 8 o'clock now. Whenever I got here, we've been arguing. I've been arguing with her about the Baruch, and so what I had to do is, in order to tell her what I think the Baruch is, and that I think that scholarship is dead-ass wrong, is I've had to bring her through every single detail of everything that I know about the Middle Ages. I've had to retrain her on what the Middle Ages, because it's all wrong. Well, it's all not connected. None of it is interconnected. And so maybe what I do